All right, welcome to episode 8 of the Chips and Chops podcast. Today is Labor Day, and we are going to do a game. The game is 20 questions to ask your crush or business partner. So, David is not my crush. He's not even my friend. Not at all. He's strictly only my business partner. Okay, so maybe this will get you guys to get to know us a little bit better, and maybe I'll learn something about David.
Yes.
Hopefully. Okay. Question number 1. Would you rather have endless money or endless love?
Me personally, I'd have to go with endless money. Because the love will always be there. The money might as well rack up the money.
God, that was the most arrogant response I've ever heard. I would personally go with endless love.
Why?
I don't know. I've gotten to the point, well, I guess I'm at the point right now where, I know I'll make money when I grow up. I have confidence in that, but I'm not striving for X amount or to get some sort of super fancy stuff. So, yeah, I think that love is a lot more important to me. Okay, question number 2. Would you rather someone always tell you the truth or always protect your feelings?
Always tell the truth, because the truth always gets out. You might as well just tell them straight up and not hold it in for later.
Yeah, I would agree with David on that one. I feel like me, some bit ago would probably say protect my feelings because it's not that important, but the truth is really important, so I would have to agree with you. Number 3, if you had to be trapped on a desert island with one friend, who would you choose? You have to be friends with the person, okay?
Okay. I'd probably say, not you, to be honest. Definitely is not something that I could do.
No.
Unless the island is like the United States and you're on like one side and I'm on the other.
I'm in Wyoming, you're in Florida.
But, probably my brother.
Okay. I would probably go with... God, that's like the hardest thing ever. I don't even know who I would go with. I might go with our friend Carson. He's really resourceful.
Carbide.
He would know how to hunt and gather and build, so that's, in my opinion, I had a lot better answer. Your brother would just... I don't know what your little brother would do. Alright, question number 4. If you could find out how you're going to pass away, would you want to?
No, I'd rather just die straight up, and that's what happens. Versus,
Yeah.
It'd be weird to know how you're gonna die, so then you might try to like avoid it.
Yeah, I would agree. It also, I feel like either way it just sucks because you'd always have that curiosity.
Yeah.
But I would agree. I would prefer not to know how I die. All right. Number 5. If you could start high school all over again, what would you do differently?
I'll definitely not do anything differently. I feel like I've made a lot of great choices and maybe some bad ones, but those bad ones were to be made. So I'm not very a regretful person.
Okay. If I could, as a senior, if I could go back to freshman year, I think I would probably join more clubs and more sports and actually do some stuff. Because, yeah, that's a lot of fun to be a part of something. Right. Question number 6. Would you rather join the marching band or the quiz bowl team?
Me personally, shout out to the band. They practice 6 hours a day during the summer. It's a little too much for me, so I think I'd rather go to Quiz Bowl and be carried by Joe Kerner. And just be on the Quiz Bowl, I guess.
Yeah, I would have to choose the quiz bowl team too. I did band, not marching band, for 5 years. David did it for 2. One, and then quit because he's a loser. Yeah, I would have to go quiz bowl too. I don't want to dedicate my time too much to being in the band.
I like being a fan of the band, not in the band.
No, I love the band. I don't know if there's bigger fans of the band than Chips and Chops.
Yes, Chips and Chops loves the band.
All right. Number 7. Who is the most famous person you've met?
Ooh. I don't know. It's not like I've met many famous people. Can
you think of anyone?
Probably just like Tommy Tremble or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Either one of the football players or something. That's probably be it.
Yeah, I would say there's probably someone who I met that I just could not think of.
Yeah.
Like when I was.
I think me is probably like Tommy Tremble.
For me, it'd probably be Ian Book, and I met him like 3 times. Yeah, I love him.
Well, I met Tommy like, a lot.
Okay, well, you didn't meet your person.
Does Ian know your name?
I haven't seen Ian since I was 15. Okay, yeah. So
Did Ian ever know your name?
He probably did. Yeah, he went to the same restaurant I did on my birthday, so I got a picture with him, but that was when I was 15, so.
Yeah.
What is the first, this is number 8. What is the first thing you notice about somebody?
Their looks.
Yeah. I don't know if there's
a
anything
lot can be
else.
said by the looks.
Yeah, I think that's obviously everyone's first impression, unless you're blind, obviously. God, I hope I don't have COVID. Number 9. If you could put your brain in a robot and live forever, would you?
I would let my brain live forever, but my body wouldn't. I'd love that. For like, if I die, my brain goes into like a robot. That robot would be worth a lot. Let's just say that.
Yeah, but like you'd still be there.
That's not how that works.
Yeah,
like, I would be
brain.
controlling a robot then instead of a body.
I don't know. That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, that's.
Or you just want a robot to think like you.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
I would love for that.
That just sounds a little too weird for me. Question number 10. What are you most passionate about, and what do you wish you were more passionate about? So that's really 2 questions.
Probably the most passionate about just being successful in whatever is going on. And I probably wish I was more passionate about, I don't know. More passionate. Probably of keeping my stuff organized. I'm not very an organized person, but like I live finely.
Yeah.
But it's something that might benefit myself, but I just don't care enough.
Yeah, Dave is kind of dirty. Yeah, I don't know if there's another way to put it. I mean, you're a clean human being, but like if you go,
It's just like I don't feel like
you're very unorganized.
like if I don't pick up the thing or whatever, or take something in the house, the second it's there, it's gonna be in there for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
At least.
Alright.
Are you gonna answer the question?
I was gonna say something I'm passionate about is like my friends and spending time with them. And then something I wish I was more passionate about would probably be like my physical health, like eating healthy and not consuming
Mountain Dew and ice cream bars aren't the best breakfasts.
Yeah, I was on the Mountain Dew and ice cream bar breakfast for a minute, just going to the gas station every day. I haven't done that. I'm sober of that for probably 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, 3 or 4 days.
So that's an accomplishment.
Making progress.
Yeah, and then, yeah. Alright, I'll hand it over to you.
Alright. What is your favorite TV show?
The Office.
Yeah.
Hands down. What about you?
I don't know. I haven't even watched TV in a minute now. But
Neither have I, but like all time.
Probably Psych. Still watch it with my brother all the time. Banger of a show.
That show's okay.
It's a great show. I like to consider myself Gus.
You would.
I like to consider myself
And Gus
Gus.
And Gabriel's the main character?
Yes, Gabriel is Sean.
Okay.
What do you love about yourself the most?
God. That's a hard one.
Your hair? You talk about that a lot.
Physically, I'd say my hair. I get compliments on my hair all the time. So, that would definitely be my best physical trait. I would say people say I'm personable. That's some sort of emotional trait, yeah. So, or confident. I like that too.
I'd probably go with I don't know. just have to go with my humor, I guess.
Your biceps.
Yes, I do love my biceps.
Shoulders.
What is the most memorable activity you used to do as a kid?
I would say like just going to the pool or going to the beach. A lot of my summers were definitely highlighted by that, and I was, then I worked at a pool. So, yeah, going in the water, that would definitely be a thing.
I think my most memorable activity I used to do was drive over to the Elif's house on my bike to play basketball.
And both of them would beat you.
That wasn't really when I was a kid. That was probably when I was like 10. But that was definitely a memorable time for me. So, what do you hope to achieve by the time you're 50?
Ooh, by the time I'm 50? God, there's this great quote that Gary Vee had.
What the hell?
Where he was like, happiness is waking up every day and being excited or something. So I'd say I still wake up most days and be excited, but if I could make it so it's like every single day I wake up and I'm just stoked, by 50, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I think I'll have to say, me personally, I don't really know if I want to make it till I'm 50. Sounds exhausting.
Oh my God. You literally said you wanted your brain to be put in a robot.
Yeah. But, like, that doesn't mean I want to, like...
That's like the word. That's so awful that you just said that. So...
It's a great response. You know?
What's something you want to accomplish by the time you're 30? He just wants to have, like, $5 billion.
Yeah. I don't even know.
Just be a degenerate.
I don't know. Have the money in the bank and maybe have a family. Who knows? If you could change your first name, what would you change it to?
God, I would change it to something like foreign. I think I'd probably change my name to like Caesar.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I think I would have to change mine to like Raul. I feel like that'd be a great American name.
Yes.
Raul. Raul. My middle name I'd be like Raul Jimmy Fulcher. I think that's the name.
I would also think it'd be kind of cool to have like a really long name, like Geronimo or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. If you had to sum up yourself in one word, what would that be?
Funny.
That's kind of boring.
Jokester.
One word.
Jokester is my one word then.
Oh. I'm
What
sure
would
a
your
lot of
word
people
be?
consider you a jokester.
More people consider me a jokester than they consider you a jokester.
It's not a good
That's
thing.
I believe that, yes.
That's an outtake.
No, that's true. You know everyone considers me a jokester. You don't
Okay.
be a little...
I think I'd have to consider myself, or my one word would be, I don't know. I'd probably have to go with, King. No, I'm kidding. No one would say that. I wish.
It's what
probably
you
just go
consider
with
yourself, not what others consider
really?
you. I know what others consider me.
Oh, then yeah, so you messed it up.
And I would also consider myself that too.
Like other people would say that?
And I would also say it.
Then yeah, I think I'll just go with, wholesome. What? That's a great word.
Awful take.
That's a great word.
L take.
What would you do with $1 million?
God, I don't know. I'd probably talk to my dad. I'd definitely go like buy a bunch of food, and then I'd get some sort of professional, and I'd have to really trust them, and I'd do whatever they tell me to do. I wouldn't.
That worked out well for you when you had the 10,000, right?
I don't know what I'd do really. Yeah, I'd definitely talk to my dad and get a professional, and probably get some real estate or something. That could be kind of cool. Probably help out family members too, financially. That would definitely be the thing I would have to do.
Okay. I'd personally keep it, and maybe give my parents some, and my brother some, and my sister a little bit.
He'd give his sister like 3 Subway coupons, and they're $10. You're like, there you go, sis.
That's not a bad idea. What's it called? No, I'd probably then probably just keep it and just save it throughout my life. And
Keep it in the bank.
yeah, and just use it throughout my life.
Okay.
I mean, invest like half of it, whether it's like real estate or just investments, and use the other stuff on various items such as, I don't know, memberships, places. I don't know. If you could be an Olympic athlete, which sport would you compete in?
God, that's really hard. Ping pong. That'd be really cool. I was gonna say basketball, but basketball, nobody really cares about that in the Olympics.
Oh, they personally say golf.
There's an Olympics for golf.
Yes. Either that or like handball or something. Handball's
Something
really
weird.
cool. Handball's really cool. What is your favorite thing to do with friends?
Ooh, I would probably say like go grub and just conversate. That would definitely be mine.
That's what our thing should have been. Our like name should have been Grub and Chops. Chops and Grub.
I like chips and chops.
It'd be funny.
People, I think it flows really well. That was something that you did good in your life that I wouldn't regret.
Yeah. So you have a lot of regrets that I've done?
I don't know.
Okay. I'd personally say for that question, going four-wheeling with the butt.
That's a lot of fun. Unless you have
Alright,
to share one of them.
unless what?
Unless you have to have one four-wheeler to people.
Calling on you or something.
Yeah.
What is the last thing you searched on your phone?
You have to look. I don't
Oh
know.
God. Oh, it was the Notre Dame Ohio State
Box was the box.
box score.
What's yours?
And mine is 20 questions. Oh, that's crazy. It's almost like that's where we got them all from.
You definitely didn't come up with any of these. I came up with all of them.
Okay. Well, that was question 20.
Yep. I almost lost count. There were so many of them. Yeah, that was, that's the second episode that we've done, just me and David. We're still hoping to have people on pretty regularly, but obviously with school it's a lot harder now. Yeah, so if you're still here, thank you for watching episode 8. Check us out on YouTube, Chips and Chops Podcast, Spotify, Chips and Chops Podcast, Instagram, Chips and Chops Podcast, Twitter, Chips and Chops Podcast, Redbox, Chips and Chops Podcast, WhatsApp, Chips and Chops Podcast.
Yes.
We're not actually on WhatsApp. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in.